getting arrested for Pop Smoke's homicide was literally giving himself away on Instagram. But it goes even deeper than this. We know that Gucci Mane recently signed Pop Smoke's direct ops from New York to his label 1017.
We knocking meat out his taco.
Wait, hold on.
They say Gucci got the direct op of what's that?
Lifestyle.
What was a lot? What was
Secret society.
I can't say no better than that.
That's
you know
it.
What I'm trying to say.
Hey, that's Fabi right there, right? Who's that? That's Fabi?
They look like Fabi a little
Am
bit.
I tripping? Y'all confirm that. That nigga look like Fabi, but he look too mad. He look really upset. I don't know if Fabi look like that all the time.
It might not be Fabi.
You don't think so, right?
It's just a little bit.
He look like Fabi, bro.
Hold on, we tripping.
Oh.
Can we get a big woo in the room?
Or is it? Or is it?
3 men are behind bars in the murder of rapper Pop Smoke. They're also linked to the September murder of 18-year-old Cameron Stone.
Oh shit! So these niggas out here just
There's links to it.
yeah. So
they attacking. They was on a rampage.
so that's probably why it made it easy. Think about it. Yeah, to catch them because they murdered this boy, and now suddenly they starting to put two to get him. I'm pretty sure that's how they linked it up because how they know that they attached. Yeah. You know, the murders are like
I said, they might find him first, and then oh shoot,
yeah, something traced them.
Something tracing.
Yeah, they traced him back to Pop Smoke's murder.
At the Rose Bowl parking lot.
The up-and-coming rapper ambushed in a posh Hollywood Hills home early Wednesday morning. The 911 call came from someone on the East Coast who had apparently been told what happened.
What they saying happened. He posted an address or this or that.
Hold on, though. See, I will never understand that part. Remember the part where they said that the phone call came from somewhere on the east? Why wouldn't a phone call come from inside the house? Why is it coming from somewhere so far?
That's crazy.
So how did that person know that Pop Smoke? You see what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
It's always a lot of weird shit about like high profile celebrity like murder cases. It's always some shit you don't understand, like Tupac. You never get it.
Facts. That's facts.
Wednesday morning, the 911 call came from someone on the East Coast who had apparently been told what happened.
What they saying happened. He posted an address or this or that.
In Cali, you gotta have your guns out, bro. That's where everybody get robbed at. That's where everybody get jacked at. That's where the home invasion's going on at. You know, they looking for rappers. They gonna get you, dog. They about their business out there.
All right, we gotta talk.
Let me ask y'all real quick. Let's ask them. Do they think that Pop Smoke would purposely... See, I'm still having trouble with that. The way Pop Smoke move, we know how we've done a lot of his videos. We hear a lot of his lyrics. He always talking about how he moves.
Facts.
He always got his piece on him. He's ready. He stay ready. His niggas are ready. This is the one situation. You know what I'm saying?
But I still want to know, like, throughout when we listen to this, like, did he have his piece on him?
Someone in the comment section did say he had his piece, but I wanted to confirm.
Yes, I'm saying. I want just to confirm it.
Right.
So
but even so, the niggas in the house didn't have their pieces with them. That's what they were saying, right, baby?
That's why I want to confirm through.
Yeah, we need to confirm that too.
This whole story. That shit sound crazy.
About the Pop Smoke situation. There was a lot of theories floating around about what exactly happened. People thought it was some GDs from Brooklyn who traveled all the way down to LA, went to Mount Olympus, where Pop Smoke was staying at, and shot him in the escalation of the Wu versus Cho war that's going on in Brooklyn and elsewhere in New York City. Some people said it was an inside job set up by his best friend or his manager.
Oh, I thought that was his brother.
That was his brother.
Yo, what's going on? Is Mike D or something? Is that his best friend?
How they saying managers and
I thought they said brother. Now they saying best friend, manager.
I swear people was going hard about this.
The brothers,
and I ain't hear nobody question that.
Yeah. Hey, y'all confirm.
Fam,
I need the New York people to confirm
Damn,
what's going on.
this shit.
See, y'all be telling some bullshit
Story
stories.
be changing.
I don't like that.
Shit.
Smoke was staying at and shot him in the escalation of the Wu versus Cho war that's going on in Brooklyn and elsewhere in New York City. Some people said it was an inside job set up by his best friend or his manager. People were running with this story that the owner of the Wraith that Pop Smoke allegedly took out of state without...
I heard about that story too.
I heard that story because they said Pop Smoke was ducking somebody with his Wraith.
Well, hold on. We don't know the truth behind it. Yeah, we heard the story. That's how we heard it. Yeah,
Facts.
We heard the story that he borrowed a car and however something he didn't give it back and he was trying to keep it and he went back to New York. We heard those type of stories.
Hiding that bitch.
Yeah, but we don't know how true that is. We don't know.
Facts.
So y'all let us know.
Let us know what's going on. God damn.
Going on in Brooklyn and elsewhere in New York City. Some people said it was an inside job set up by his best friend or his manager. People were running with this story that the owner of the Wraith that Pop Smoke allegedly took out of state without permission, that the owner ordered a hit on Pop Smoke as retaliation.
I don't think that nigga would do some dumb shit like that. White niggas, that nigga like he got money. He ain't trying to do that shit. That nigga will probably buy two Wraiths at the end of the day. He ain't trying to do that.
Nah,
he probably have to pay someone. Nah.
He'll find a way to get his stuff back.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, you gonna owe me my money.
Type of shit.
You know what I mean? If I can't find
don't
the car.
get me wrong. There's some people that would do it, but this is not the nigga.
But
yeah.
But he could.
All of this is nonsense. None of this is true. The people who killed Pop Smoke were Hoover criminals, and they're from the notorious Hoover Street in South Central LA. Hoover criminals are the most hated gang in LA by far, and that's no.
So this is LA gang.
Yes,
you know what's so funny? Somebody said that on a video. It said LA gang. And I don't know how they knew at the time because I didn't know. They said LA gang did it. They said it's just with LA gang underneath. Yeah. And I didn't question it. So these niggas don't like rappers off rip. Like anybody coming through Cali, they taking people out for that?
I don't know. We're going to hear some more details.
And they're from the notorious Hoover Street in South Central LA. Hoover criminals are the most hated gang in LA by far. And that's no disrespect. They would probably admit that themselves. They got a lot of enemies. But little by little, detectives started to piece together the clues linking these Hoover kids to a bunch of...
Hold on, kids.
Kids, dog.
Yo. When I tell you this is the most...
It's sick, man.
Disgusting shit I ever seen, bro. Like... This shit. Go ahead, man.
I'm just saying the fact that it's just like youngins, man, taking the man out for some shit the way it sounded like it might be just off nothing. Like
it ain't off nothing. I still don't know these niggas.
Nope,
they don't like anybody. That's the way they coming on. They taking out niggas. If you a rapper, you got money.
Shit.
They popping up, and the fact that the address got exposed, it made it easy for these people to target him.
Damn. This is crazy.
Other shit, including murder and home robberies in the Hollywood Hills and north of Pasadena. And one of the dudes who filmed himself in LAPD custody getting arrested for Pop Smoke's homicide was literally giving himself away on Instagram. But it goes even deeper than this. We know that Gucci Mane recently signed Pop Smoke's direct ops from New York to his label 1017.
We knocking meat out of taco.
Wait, hold on.
They say Gucci got the direct op of what's that?
1017? Hold on. Did he? Gucci probably didn't even know. Gucci just saw talent.
Gucci just see talent.
Yeah, he ain't about that. Gucci, I know. Trust me.
Gucci ain't trying.
He ain't rocking like that.
Trying to
hold on. You
bring
gotta
trouble to his shit.
You gotta word that right though.
Hold on.
Than this, we know that Gucci Mane recently signed Pop Smoke's direct ops from New York to his label 1017.
We knocking meat out of taco. And if you get money, then why you condoning the same shit that got Pop Smoke? And I just find it funny.
The war in between the Woos and the Chos has been escalated. Now, we're gonna get into all this, but before we do, check out my song of the day. This is my guy Oreo J. Let's go. Alright, in order to understand this story, we gotta go to South Central LA, to Hoover Street. This is a long street from north to south, and is sandwiched in between a bunch of other hoods in South Central LA. And historically, the Hoovers began as a Crip faction in the 70s and 80s until this internal war broke out, and the Hoovers started breaking away from the Crip alliance. Now, they started beefing with Crip factions.
So they're basically they're originally Crip, but they broke away to create their own alliance or whatever.
Right.
So they look like they want to do their own shit. They don't want to go by their rules and their. I don't know. I'm just saying based on what he's saying.
They look like they going wild.
Yeah.
Like the Rolling 60s, which is where Nipsey Hussle is from, the Rolling 40s, the Rolling 30s, the 90s, the 100s, the 50s, etc. Now the Hoovers beef with both Bloods and Crips, and as a result, they become the most hated gang in LA since the late 90s. Right? Everybody hates them. And in order.
Damn, they ain't fucking with nobody.
They used to rep one side. Now they
they was with the Crips, but they separated.
Now it's like
they in the middle.
Bloods don't like them. Crips don't like them.
And they don't like both.
That's why they the most hated.
Yeah.
They got two.
Both sides don't like them, and they don't like the both sides either. It's like, this shit's crazy.
Trouble, man.
Yeah.
To stand out, they gotta be super violent, they gotta be extra reckless, and they also
That's what I'm
adopted
saying.
orange colors to distinguish themselves. They changed the C from Hoover Crips to Hoover Criminals, and one of, if not the only Hoover set that remained Crip is the 5 Deuce Hoover Crips that even exported outside of LA, and you'll see them in places like Dallas or Houston with Maxo Cream. Now, fast forward 6 months after Pop Smoke's death. There was no leads, no witnesses,
Facts.
people were not talking, and Corona was effing up the investigation.
Facts.
The police couldn't conduct any interviews. It jammed their whole shit up. Then, all of a sudden, a week ago, the LAPD announces they got Pop Smoke's killers. And one of them, when he got arrested, filmed himself in the squad.
Yo, this nigga filled himself in the squad. You see the thing about life though? When you do the dirt, it's gonna come up on top. You're gonna see the dirt.
Coming out.
It's gonna catch up with you. I'm just saying.
Coming out.
Squad car in the interrogation room. It got posted all through social media. People found his Instagram profile. He basically doxed himself and his co-defendants. That's what happens when you put all your info out there. People find your address. And if you check out his Instagram bio, he's got all the O's crossed out. Since Hoovers beef with all the O's, like the rolling 60s,
They crossed
40s, 30s, 90s,
crossed
100s,
them
etc.
out.
The Hoovers.
Damn, you see how they broke it down?
Yeah. So did the people, the internet folks?
No, I'm saying it's like they rat their own self out.
Yeah.
But the fact that when they start getting more details, okay, this is his.
That's what I'm saying.
This is his social media.
But they keep
Look, he has a
talking.
pattern. They like, okay, this nigga just cross out his O's.
Yeah.
Oh, this is another team member crossing
Exactly.
out his O's. Niggas putting this shit together.
But was it? He said the FBI, was it the people on the internet? What he said?
I don't know. I'm rewind that.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to hear.
Arrested, filmed himself in the squad car in the interrogation room. It got posted all through social media. People found his
People, regular people. That's what I wanted to hear. You see how people? Hey,
Internet
the
get crazy.
internet. Hey, but let's stop fucking with the internet.
Yeah.
They found the address and linked it up to his.
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
shout out to y'all, man. Hey, shout out to y'all for real,
Internet was.
That's what I wanted to
profile.
hear.
He basically doxed himself and his
Damn.
co-defendants. That's what happens when you put all your info out there. People
Facts.
find your address. And if you check out his Instagram bio, he's got all the O's crossed out. Since Hoovers beef with all the O's, like the rolling 60s, 40s, 30s, 90s, 100s, etc. The Hoovers cross out O's in their language. That's how you know that person is Hoover. They also put K's next to B's and C's to signify blood and Crip killer. And since the Hoovers beef with almost all Crip factions, that includes all of the East Coast Crips. And Pop Smoke is an East Coast Crip.
Oh,
Shit.
so off rip. They don't fuck with the East. If you Crip East Coast,
Yeah.
they said they don't fuck with you. That's what he's saying just now.
Well, it's getting crazy.
Niggas, like, hold on. Okay, let's look at the logic. You don't know this man.
It's just 'cause-
You never seen this man. Just because he rapping one side, nigga ain't fucking with you. Would you want to take him out? Cause he
crazy.
rap something that's different from. Yo, this shit get crazy. I don't know. This shit get crazy.
Y'all take out the man for nothing. This
For
shit's
nothing, you tell me?
crazy. This is crazy.
Crip from Brooklyn. Another obvious sign is this kid is wearing orange in a lot of his photos. And what's super interesting is when 6ix9ine came from New York to LA with Shotty and the 9 Trey Bloods, they paid for Hoover protection. They had a bunch of Hoover people.
You heard this? They was fucking with that exact side. 6ix9ine and Shotty.
This is crazy.
They paid, but you know how much power they got. If you paid for protection, because they don't want to go over there and get done themselves, so they paid for the protection. You hear what they say?
Yep.
Hey, I don't know, y'all.
Interesting is when 6ix9ine came from New York to LA with Shotty and the 9 Trey Bloods, they paid for Hoover
That's
protection.
crazy.
They had a bunch of Hoover people with them. Now, what's interesting is we're learning that these Hoover kids who killed Pop Smoke had a history of being super active. In September of 2019, they got into a fight at the Rose Bowl and shot and killed a kid in a parking lot who was just trying to break up the fight, right? His name was Cameron. This is a kid who
Damn,
Just trying to break
kid.
up a fight. He got murdered.
Oh man, this
Trying
shit.
to do the right thing. He's just like, yo, chill out with this shit. They say, yo, they murdered him.
He should. Oh fuck, man.
Yeah.
He probably didn't even know.
Nah, he thought he was just trying to like stop the fight and shit.
Y'all kill him off that.
Damn.
You know, let me say something too.
was going to
We gotta like when you see people fighting. Listen, I understand. When you see people fighting, sometimes you gotta step back.
Yeah.
Cause you need to let them handle that. Don't try to break. Hey, I learned it the hard way. Do not try to stop that shit. Let them go, bro.
Shit crazy.
Damn, young kid.
Shit crazy.
A real estate school, he had a promising future. Boom, they killed him. 2 months later, those same Hoover kids were in a brutal high-speed car crash that they survived after pressing the gas to
Hold on, how do these people keep doing the same? I feel like they do awful stuff and they get away.
Yeah, getting away.
Is it because they have enough money to bail them out? Like, what's going on?
Niggas getting all this money.
Niggas
like I said, their team so big. Like I said, people like 6ix9ine was using them
for protection.
People throwing them money because they doing reckless shit. They're known for doing reckless.
But how do they not even target them like that? Like, yo, this shit.
I'm saying it took time to.
They didn't have a hold on these people.
Yeah, they didn't have.
You could tell niggas running around reckless.
They were just trying to catch all their little messy tracks. That's what they trying to. That's how they
put it together.
Yeah,
type
to call it back. Catch it back.
Damn.
escaped the LAPD, who was chasing them down on the highway for a string of home robberies in the upscale homes northwest of Pasadena. Now, on the freeway in Glendale, the cops decided to call off this chase because the Hoover kids were just going too fast. But the kids crashed.
Oh shit, the cops can't catch up.
Cops call up the case? Hey, let's just quit.
Oh, wait, what?
I've never heard about cops quitting. Hey, these people went too fast. Fuck it.
Hey, you know they're reckless. They can't control them. That's basically, they had to crash for them to catch them.
This shit.
Because if they didn't crash, they probably wouldn't even caught up to them.
Why wouldn't even find the car?
Damn.
When they crashed, they probably didn't even find the people.
That's what I'm saying, but they found the car. They found the trace back.
Yeah, that little trace.
Yeah.
But that's crazy.
Crashed their vehicle into an off-ramp, totaled their car, and when the police got to the wreck and arrested them, they found a shit ton of stolen jewelry in the trunk. It was a classic case of fluff.
Well, they messy. One thing about this group.
Messy, yeah.
But they reckless though. Remember the guys said they don't give a damn? They have their own rules.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. They so messy. Like they doing this stuff and it's like they don't give a damn if they get caught. Look how they move.
No fact.
I'm just saying.
Damn.
That's just
blocking or
crazy.
A home robbery in LA. You got celebrities like Alanis Morissette who got $2 million worth of jewelry stolen from her home. You got Nick Young, who used to play for the Lakers, who got the same thing.
Nick Young, basketball player?
Got taken.
Y'all better tell me this joke.
They busting licks. The niggas got Nick Young.
And y'all still living out there?
Recently took down this burglary ring, and they had been doing high-profile robberies. They also found a paper with a bunch of addresses and floor layouts on it. Some of their next targets were LeBron James, Matt Damon, Rihanna.
So they found the layout.
Oh shit!
That's what the investigations and the cops said. They said
Rihanna, LeBron.
You see the name list.
They was all on it. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
These niggas have a cross-out list.
High profile celebrities.
I mean, they got addresses like crazy.
Yo, they dangerous.
These niggas are.
They a different kind of dangerous, y'all.
Recently took down this burglary ring, and they had been doing high profile robberies. They also found a paper with a bunch of addresses and floor layouts on it. Some of their next targets were LeBron James, Matt Damon, Rihanna, and of course the gang. What did they use? They used social media to monitor when celebrities were away from their homes. They ransacked this LA Rams player's mansion while he was playing a game against the Vikings, right? They wait for you to.
So they use social media to track. That's what they did to Pop Smoke.
Yeah, but Pop Smoke.
No, they just rushed up on him. I'm just saying they used the internet. That's what I'm talking about. They use the internet to track them. These kids are fucking dangerous. The internet could be used against you. Yeah. Yo, this thing got me scared. People, y'all be careful. Don't be posting shit, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
They just infiltrate that shit. And these home robberies are a big source of revenue for a lot of gangs out of South Central LA. You look at the geography. Just to the west of all the hoods in South Central LA, it's the rich beachfront properties of Santa Monica. To the north, it's the lavish.
That right there is gonna cause these niggas to pull up. You got the rich people living on the beaches. They know where the money at. They gonna go. What y'all think?
That's how it be like though.
Yo, come on.
In the Hollywood Hills. Fast forward to February of 2020, Pop Smoke rented a mansion in the Hollywood Hills, more specifically Mount Olympus. He's only a couple people deep, maybe him and his best friend. He was updating his Instagram, posting that he's in Beverly Hills. Then, on his story, he was opening a gift, a special delivery from Amiri. We know Amiri and Pop Smoke have a great relationship.
Oh yeah, he always talk about it in his songs. He really fucked. You tell me opening a gift cost all of this shit?
Address leak.
I don't think he intentionally did that shit, bro.
Of course not. But
on everything. Even if
shit.
he did or he didn't, I don't think it was fuck, man.
This shit sucks, man.
And on the gift that they gave him had the address of the mansion he was staying in, and he's filming all this on his IG story. That was all the info they needed. The Hoover criminals were watching. They saw Pop Smoke was staying at.
So you think they've been watching him though?
But they look like they chase any money, nigga. Because like I said, they have a list of everything. But
no, I know. I'm just saying. You think they've been watching him like on a day-to-day basis? They look like niggas that be watching. Like they have several niggas lurking.
Yeah, they have multiple niggas.
That's what I'm saying. It looks like they watch
period.
you. Yeah, like on some.
Yeah, if you slip, they on you. They're not playing.
But it didn't slip Pop Smoke mind. Like yo, I posted my address. It didn't already slip his mind. Like it didn't.
I thought when you get like a lot of DMs like, bro, you just leak your address. Because think about it. If somebody leak your address, people will hit your DMs up. Hey, bro, I know you didn't mean to, but you leak your address. Hey, chill out.
And then move. You change your location.
Yeah, I would have.
Look at 6ix9ine. What he did. When
exactly.
Even though I don't like this rap, as soon as they got his address, he moved. Point blank. Period. But I don't know if he was aware at that time that he leaked it. I think he was so when you're doing a bunch of stup, he probably didn't see it.
But remember the other manager, I'm pretty sure somebody got the message.
Can y'all let us know for real? Did someone let him know? Like what happened, y'all? Did they let him know that he leaked it? Like what's going on?
And you just didn't bypass it?
Nah, Pop Smoke ain't one of those. He would have been something ain't I don't know, something ain't right about that shit.
Crazy,
it's something not sounding right, y'all.
Because like I say, even normal fans would be like, hey yo, bro, you leaked the address, bro.
And the people in your team, the management,
everybody would.
They would be like, hey, y'all gotta get up. That's why I say something right there. It don't sit right with me. It don't sit right, y'all.
This is nasty.
2033 Hercules Drive, a house owned by Teddy Mellencamp. They waited until 4 a.m. thinking Pop Smoke would.
These niggas waited until 4
o'clock.
These niggas were determined to do this shit.
But I'm saying that's enough time to get these messages that your people be like, hey, you leak your shit. Because remember, in your story at least stay for 24 hours.
Right.
I'm pretty sure people are talking to the manager, whoever around Pop, yo, your shit leaked.
Yo, but for real, y'all let us know. Did someone let him know that his address was leaked?
It was all the way to 4 a.m.?
Yeah, that's enough time. Because that's next day.
Like, come on, man.
They was there from the night before.
Posting.
Waiting on this nigga. So you tell me nobody saw that he had leaked his address? Nobody said, hey, Pop Smoke, you leaked your address. Come on. Like, yo, change location.
I'm just
hoping. The way Pop Smoke moved, there's no way I think he purposely would do something like this.
I don't think none of it.
Nah. They don't make sense.
Be asleep. It would be an easier job. The mansion was about 20 minutes away from Hoover Street. 4 Hoover criminals got there, masked up. The security alarm in the house was deactivated. 2 of them.
What? 2 of them. So think about it. The Hoover Street was 23 minutes away from his location. Yeah. So getting there wasn't a problem.
That wasn't a problem.
2 niggas deactivated the alarm. How? These niggas are real criminals.
But then again, it could be already deactivated.
But how? How is it? How are things? See, things not making sense.
I'm just saying, just because you
a celebrity, you think shit you have alarm. You have to have alarm when you're a celebrity.
But I'm saying he ran out of Airbnb type of shit. So if you ran out of Airbnb,
you got expensive merch, baby. You think so?
No, I'm saying like you gotta.
It's a possibility that there's no alarm.
Like I said,
you saying?
No. It could be alarm there, but not activated because the.
But did he say they deactivated the alarm?
I don't think so. But let's hear it again.
Criminals were watching. They saw Pop Smoke was staying at 2033 Hercules Drive, a house owned by Teddy Mellencamp. They waited until 4 a.m. thinking Pop Smoke would be asleep. It would be an easier job. The mansion was about 20 minutes away from Hoover Street. 4 Hoover criminals got there, masked up. The security alarm in the house was deactivated.
Oh, the security alarm was deactivated. Why?
But it be like that though.
Damn, it's always that one time.
Because you gotta request those things.
But they had security. It was just deactivated.
Yeah, you gotta request those things because it's like if you had a house, right?
Yeah.
And you rent it out.
You just have to call that number just to activate it.
Just to say, hey, is there a certain code to do this? Like you gotta go to that extra extent. But then people just wanted to have fun. Like you just wanna.
Yeah.
So you don't think about it. Like when you're off your thinking about security, you don't go that far. But when you think about it, you go that far.
Damn.
So he it wasn't.
He wasn't on that.
It wasn't on that time. Plus, remember at the same time, he probably didn't feel like he had enemies. like to be feeling like that.
I don't even think he know that he dropped his address because a nigga won't be that comfortable. You see?
Thinking Pop Smoke would be
nasty.
asleep,
It's
it would
nasty.
be an easier job. The mansion was about 20 minutes away from Hoover Street. 4 Hoover criminals got there, masked up. The security alarm in the house was deactivated. 2 of them went to the back door, and right on the inside of that door is a couch. Most likely that's where Pop Smoke was sitting or lying there, whatever. When the Hoovers got inside, they started tussling with him. Allegedly, he had a gun and let off a shot,
So allegedly, they say he was with something.
So how do they know where he would be exactly in the house? Because they said both of them went to the back door where he was.
Fact.
There was a couch where Pop Smoke was allegedly sitting on.
Chilling.
So how do they know where he was right there? I don't know. This don't sound. It sounds like some inside information.
But then again, they said them people purposely wanted to hit around 4 and hoping that most people are knocked off and drunk and tossed.
But why not go to the front of the house? Why go to the back? Because they left through when they done doing what they did, they left through the door, the front door.
But then again, from that view right there, it looks like glass see-through shit.
You think they saw him off rip?
Because they probably sneak through the back. Because you don't want, for robbers, they would not go through the front door. That's just ridiculous.
So, but when they left, they went through the front door. That's how they're gonna leave, right?
If you wanna quickly get to your car, you probably I don't know how they did.
Yeah,
but
I'm trying to think about the logic
I'm
of
just
it.
saying.
Yeah.
It looks from that house. It looks like a clear glass.
You could see. You saw.
You
I
can
didn't see
so
that good. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Tell me.
It looks like a clear glass, so it looks
Let
like
me
you
see.
can see before you walk in. See that here? All this is like clear. Cause think about it, this is the back by the pool.
Okay, look at the side door. Go back a little bit. Let me see something. I want to see something.
The side door?
Yeah, because they said he went through the side door. That's what they went through. There's a side door. They went through.
Let me play it. Let me see how it looks.
Smoke was sitting or lying there,
Yeah, pull
whatever.
it back.
When the Hoover
Oh, slide door.
Oh, the slide door?
It's probably talking about they came in from the back, the slide glass doors that I just showed. I think that's what they're talking about.
No, but what did they go through in order to get to the back? That's what I'm saying. Did they go to a regular slide door? Is that what you're saying?
No.
That's what I'm trying to understand.
I'm saying, even if you were jumping,
okay, but they went.
something, but you got to the back.
Yeah.
The point is, I see glass door.
Oh, so they could see. Of course, okay. Of course, I know that. I'm just trying. I thought you meant a slide door when they came from the back. I'm like, what kind of house
I'm
is
saying
that?
there is a slide door like to go in. That's what I'm saying. Look at it.
No, baby. We say two wrong things. I thought when they went to the back door, when they first came to the back door to get to that slide door, I thought you said they went to a slide door first to get to the back part.
Oh, that's what you're thinking.
That's what I was thinking. But you're not listening.
Yeah, but I'm just saying the slide door is.
That would make sense. Of course, it's clear. I know
to
that.
the back door, and right on the inside of that door is a couch. Most likely, that's where Pop Smoke was
So he was sitting right here then.
Facts. Probably sitting around. Anyway.
And he had it open, probably trying to get some air, chill.
Yeah, probably just vibing.
Fuck, man.
Like I said, when you're not on that, it's easy for some shit to go down because you're not expecting shit like that. Nobody's looking at cameras. Nobody's patrolling the house.
Nobody told Pop Smoke that he leaked his address by mistake. Nobody.
I mean, or it could have been, like I said, we're not there. But if they did tell him and y'all bypassed that, that's crazy.
Okay, let's talk about. No, let's keep going. I'm gonna say something.
Lying there, whatever. When the Hoovers got inside, they started tussling with him. Allegedly, he had a gun and let off a shot, shooting one of them. And that's when the other one let off 2 shots in his torso.
Oh, so he did shoot.
That sound like a real.
That sound like Pop Smoke. So he did have his pistol on him. Because he shot one of them. The other one saw that. That fool came back and shot him twice in the torso.
Yeah, he wanted to take care of his friend because he saw his friend.
Well, you trying to rob him? What you expect him to do? Let him sit there and let him? But in that situation, you think if Pop Smoke didn't even do nothing, they still would have killed him? Let's think about this. Because he shot, even if he didn't shoot them. Because remember, he has to protect himself. He has the right to bear arm now. You think if he didn't shoot them, he still was going to die? See, because the way these niggas roll, they reckless. I think it was still gonna take him. Honestly, the way these niggas roll.
Like I said, you don't know what's in people's mind. But at the same time, they probably attention. I just want to clean this nigga out, take his money and hit it.
What do you think?
But then again, you could be attention stuff. I just want to take him out.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know where people head at. That's why you gotta be ready.
But the fact that they tussled with him, you would have just straight blasted. Think about it.
So you think they was trying to take Pop Smoke stuff and he was like, yo, nah. He was like, yo.
The fact of tussle is like, I wouldn't even get close to the nigga to tussle. I'll be blasting. I'm just saying if you were
They probably sneaked up on him. Because think about it. I don't think Pop Smoke, if he had his pistol, the way he had his pistol on, he would have first blast.
Yeah, but the fact that it's like they caught up on him.
Yeah, like he was just chilling and vibing off guard.
Yeah, they probably was trying to like I don't know, probably try to get something. But let's hear the more story.
And Pop Smoke bled out and died. We do know that the shooters then fled on foot, right? Somebody in New York called the police. That's how quick the news spread. And for
why are news always going to the other side and not from the actual? Something ain't right.
Yes, wow.
Y'all, can y'all explain that? Why is every time something happened in his house, the news is going somewhere
they
on the east?
The fact that the police been called way on another side.
Yeah.
To send out to a whole nother.
Why isn't the police being called from the house? Why is the emergency being called from the house? Can y'all tell me what's going on?
Yeah, that is kind of crazy.
Something is off about this case. Y'all know it.
And I know Pop was managers and she's like, why these niggas not calling first?
Exactly.
It's weird. I don't know.
Some
shit is weird.
I'm telling y'all.
Some shit is weird about
For
that.
6 months, it looked like the case was gonna go unsolved. But the LAPD were knocking on doors, getting video footage from civilians and businesses in the area, and they tracked the suspects all the way back to Hoover Street, where they arrested 5 people, 2 of which are still under the age of 17. Now that shit was tragic.
Listen, he's not young enough to go to jail. This nigga need to go straight. He needs life. That's it.
For real, y'all.
Try him as an adult. He was bold enough to go kill this man. No, that's what they need to do. They need to take these. If you want to take someone's life, they need to take your life. That's how it is. That's how I feel. You take a life, your life needs to be taken too.
Rest in peace to Pop Smoke, but we gotta talk about Brooklyn, cause the music is heating up. We know that Bobby Shmurda and Rowdy, they're coming back home hopefully December or earlier. They're GS9, which is Woo. You know that Fabio is making way.
Oh, we didn't think about that.
Nah, we didn't.
Bobby is coming out. You told me Rihanna said that he was coming out.
Rihanna was kind of doing a little celebration, like, yo, he's coming out soon.
Oh shit! I hope shit don't get crazy. Because the way he talking, that they both coming out. He said Bobby and the other dude coming out.
The music is heating up. We know that Bobby Shmurda and Rowdy, they're coming back home hopefully December or earlier. They're GS9, which is Woo. You know that Fabio is making waves, doing proud for Pop Smoke. Except just like in Chicago, you can't mention Chief Keef without talking about Lil Jojo or FBG Duck. And it's the same in Brooklyn. On one side is
FBG Duck.
He just using it as a sign.
No, I'm just saying, rest in peace to him too, because we know he passed away.
Crazy.
So rest in peace to him.
But they said Fabio holding it down.
Yeah.
He represents the
like Chief Keef. They said so. What's his name was holding it down for FBG Duck? Chief Keef? Is that what he was saying? What he was saying about that?
Basically, something similar like that.
Because he's gone, so Chief Keef holding it down.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's the Woos, and on the other side is the Chos. Pop Smoke's direct rival just got signed to Gucci Mane, and this is a guy by the name of Coach the Ghost. Dope rapper. And it might surprise people to know that he is a gangster disciple from Brooklyn. And you might be thinking, I thought that shit was only in Chicago. See, the GDs moved from Chicago up to New York in the late 80s, early 90s, and established GD sets mainly in like Flatbush, Brownsville, Bed-Stuy, and the Chos have a huge GD element to them. This shit warrants its own video because people need to know like the history and how things are moving right now, especially with Bobby and Rowdy coming home in December. That could make things very interesting. Let me know if you guys want a full video on that. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on, and I'll see you in the next video.
Oh shit. It's gonna be interesting, like he said, for real.
Heating the hell up.
Bobby and Rowdy coming out.
Oh shit. Yeah, I hear it, fam.
Y'all, let us know what y'all think about this.
Facts. Yo, this is crazy.
But you know what I want to ask them? Like, how y'all feel about those phone calls being made all the way on the east on a situation that's supposed to be on the west coast? Like, something is just not adding up.
Shit crazy.
This case always didn't sit right with me. Like, it just didn't make sense how Pop Smoke would leak his address, the way he moved, the way he, put his verses together. He understands how the street is. He understands it.
Like I said, that's why.
Even if he did it mistake, like on some mistakes type of stuff. Like, wouldn't somebody hey, we need to move him because he didn't leak this, on that type of stuff.
Facts. Man,
y'all, let us know what y'all think, man.
I'm in color, man.
Damn.
We out, fam.